Horses in the paddock for the $100,000 Wilmington Stakes, 3 and up, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Still listed as muddy. I'm pleased to be joined by Frank Vespe from the Racing Biz. Let's take a look at the field here. Any luck today so far?
Well, I'm halfway through the pick 4, so I'll let you know in this race and one more.
All right, well, good luck. I hope you hit. Let's take a look here at the field for the Wilmington. Scratch the 1, St. Jude. Here's the 2, Comedy Town, the 7-year-old son of Speightstown for Sassy Joseph Jr. This horse ran a decent third last out against a tough allowance field up at Saratoga.
Yeah, Baby Yoda's, I think, a millionaire who won that race. This horse, you go back a little bit on the form, has a whole bunch of really good races. So a return to that would put him right there.
I didn't use the 2, but this horse could be a sneaky horse here at 2-1. I know Josh Brown likes this horse a little bit, so I might have overlooked the 2, Comedy Town, a little bit here in the Wilmington. Let's take a look next at the 3, My Buddy B from the Krista Hetrick barn. This is a nice 6-year-old stud horse by Creative Calls. He's a 10-time winner. He's made a bunch of money. He's run some big numbers before. He ran a big 98 Beyer speed figure against Grade 3 company last October at Aqueduct. He had a nice recent win at Thistledown, so this horse is a pretty nice sprinter. He's 7-1 right now.
This was my top choice, actually. You know, a couple of little bit off-color races at Presque Isle. Came back, got kind of a confidence-building win last time out at Thistledown. You go back, you look at that Bold Ruler, he got disqualified but was first past the post at a Grade 3. If he can get back to that kind of form, I think he wins here.
All right, so he's very attractive at 7-1. I'm live in the pick 5 that started race 5, so I have the 3, 4, 6, 8 here. So you have the 3 on top. I'll root for your top pick, Frank. That's a nice 7-1 price there on the 3, My Buddy B. Let's take a look at the 4, Super Chow. Rider change on the 4, make it Martina Rowehouse to ride this 5-year-old by Lord Nelson. And this horse had a sharp win last June at Monmouth on a sloppy track and a big second last out in the Rumson at Monmouth.
Yeah, not fast enough to go with Silver Slugger, who's the 6 horse here in the Rumson. Going to need somebody to kind of soften that one up, but another one with tremendous back form.
All right, so I use the 4, Super Chow in my trifecta. Let's take a look next at the 5, Showstopper Copper for Thomas Lingenfelder. This horse second last time at Colonial. Andy Rodriguez will ride. Ran an 83 Beyer speed figure last out.
Yeah, this one's in improving form, pretty lightly raced. I didn't get to this one, and certainly is going to get a big class test in here, but it is moving in the right direction.
See, 7-1. The 6 is 5-2 here. Silver Slugger, big win last out, going 5/8 in the Rumson. He can go 6 furlongs too. He's a 4-time winner at this distance. Sonny Leone rides this 5-year-old for Juana Villa.
This one looks like, to me, the speed of the speed. Look for him in front early, and he'll be the one they need to try and run down.
All right, scratch to 7. The horse on the outside is my top pick. Ninja Warrior's been off since late March at Oaklawn, but this horse ran some big races down there at Oaklawn for Greg Compton. Jamie Rodriguez, your leading rider, has the call, so this horse must be training well in the morning. He's a big price right now at 8-1.
I like how you're thinking. If this horse had a more recent race, he'd be right there for me. As it is, I've got him 3rd. I think if he runs back a couple of those races before the break, he'd be right in the mix.
All right, so a talented group of 6 sprinters here in the Wilmington. Frank has the 3 on top, who's 8-1. I go with the 8 on top, who's 8-1. So we both have some nice prices on top here in the Wilmington. The Del Cap's coming up in race 8. Who's your pick today in the Del Cap? Couple scratches out of there, but still some nice filly and mares in the Del Cap
Yeah,
today.
It is a nice group of horses, isn't it? I land on the Dan Ward horse, Majestic Oops, in that spot. I think this is a horse in really nice form right now and ought to be able to get a good trip. What about you?
I ended up on the in that race of the 6. Regaled is my top pick in there. That horse has been running big, but your top pick, Majestic Oops, a big 3rd last time against Grade 1 company at Saratoga, so certainly coming out of a strong race. There's some nice filly and mares in there. I hit the all button in that race. Hopefully I'm still live in my pick 5 going to then. I'll be rooting for a long shot like the 5, Queen of Missoula, coming off the layoff.
Yeah, no, if you got the all button, you definitely want the long shot there. And you can make a case for just about any of these on their best day.
All right, we're 6 minutes out here for the $100,000 Wilmington. We kick off the late pick 5 right now. 5 minutes out. Good luck.
Good luck.